you're ready to learn how to do the Iverson crossover, you're watching the right video. Pay close attention now as I elucidate the specific details of this vicious move. The Iverson crossover starts out with a hesitation dribble, followed by a drop and dart in the direction that you're faking. At this point, you're going to cross the basketball over in front of you with your fingers below your knees and explode in the other direction. Now I'm going to break this move down in a little more detail. You can get the basketball over to the hesitating position one of two ways. You can either perform a push-out dribble, or you can perform a change of direction dribble. Now while you hesitate with the dribble, be certain to keep your hand on top of the basketball. Your hand's underneath it, that'll be a carry, and that's an illegal dribble. Another thing to point out is that your arm should be somewhat straight. Now if there's a little bit of bend in it, that's okay. The main thing is to get the basketball out to the side of your body.
This wide ball position is an essential element of selling this move, so push it out wide.
While you hesitate, you're going to drop your body low while darting in the direction that you're faking. Now notice, when I'm in this position, my knee is close to the floor. This is how not to do it. You notice how this knee is up? You'll have a harder time selling your fake with this knee up. This is much more believable. You want to make the defender believe that you're going to explode in this direction. As you drop and dart in the direction that you're faking, your chest should be over your knee. If you're upright, you're doing it wrong. You need to drop your shoulders and get your chest over your knee. Now another paramount point to point out is that while you're in this position, it's vital that you look in this direction. This will help you sell your fake. Now I'll do the first part of this move in fast motion. It's vital that this crossover dribble is quick and powerful. It needs to make its way from this side all the way over to this side. Now since I crossed the ball over hard and it made its way all the way over to here, I'm now at a position where I can shield the basketball from my defender. So at this position, I can either pull up for a jump shot, or I can accelerate off the dribble. If you cross the ball over and it only makes its way to around this area, that's a weak crossover, and your lack of effectiveness will be apparent. Another thing to note is that while you perform this crossover dribble in front, your fingers on both hands need to be below your knees. That's how low you should be. If your hands are above knee level, you're not low enough. You gotta get down lower. This will also help you drop your shoulders, because as you explode out of your move, your shoulders need to be in this dropped position. You don't want to raise up. If you raise up, you may lose an advantage. Now I'm gonna do this move in fast motion. Another thing I want to draw to your attention is the leg that you're faking with. Now as you cross the dribble over in front of you, you're going to be stepping across with that same leg.
Performing this crossover step will put you in position to cover as much distance as possible off your crossover dribble. The footwork of a proper drop and dart will enable you to do this in a smooth and quick fashion. Now I spoke earlier about the drop and dart, and that when you drop, your opposite knee should also drop. When done correctly, this drop and dart will naturally drag your back foot and put it in a position to push off as you explode out of your crossover. Notice how the side of my shoe is momentarily rotated away from the floor. This foot drag should naturally occur when the drop and dart is performed correctly. If your foot doesn't drag, your drop and dart needs work. To maximize your effectiveness with this move, it's essential to have rhythm with your drop and dart footwork. Notice that my back foot comes in contact with the floor slightly before my front foot. Don't be stiff. Have rhythm.
Now one technique that can be used to help you sell your fake is an arm swing with your opposite arm. This arm can be used to accentuate your fake, but it's not necessary. You can do the Iverson crossover with or without an arm swing. I encourage you to get the fundamentals of this move down. Do it over and over and over again. Then try to increase your speed with the move and be certain to have rhythm. If you want to be effective with this move, you've got to have rhythm.
If you're serious about building your Iverson crossover, I recommend that you get on the Iverson crossover workouts. This special volume is available at superhandles.com and includes 3 workouts that have been specifically designed to prepare your Iverson crossover for actual game situations. In addition to the Iverson crossover, these workouts also hone your shooting. Just so you know, each of these new workouts can be implemented in the new Super Handles Advantage programs that are coming out in November of 2012.
This move is tremendous. It's Allen Iverson's signature move. I was lucky enough that while I was growing up, I got to see clips of Allen Iverson do this move, and I saw him do it literally thousands of times. My dad and I would break it down on the computer and take notes, and then I'd try to apply it. So I have a lot of love for Allen Iverson. Other players who have effectively used this move include Kobe Bryant, Grant Hill, Jason Williams, Jamal Crawford, Chris Paul, and Derrick Rose. It's an exciting move. Thank you for watching this video.
Gain the advantage.